So how do you use the Kinemaster app on your iPad? Let me talk about it. And if this is your first time on Foxtecc, make sure you subscribe so you do not miss the next tutorials and videos like this one. Anyways, the first step is naturally to download it from the App Store. When you look it up, you'll likely notice that there are two versions of the app. There is like a new one and an old one. So you can still get the old version for whatever reason, but I would actually recommend you to go with the latest one. So you can download it to your device. This is what it looks like when you open it. You might get some sort of ad or I don't know, whatever, like an intro page, whatever, but you want to get to this page where you have like a create a new project button. That's what you need to click on. You need to give the name of the project. So you can name it whatever, like, I don't know, YouTube video or whatever. And then you need to select the aspect ratio. That is important and especially useful when you know where you're going to post the video. If it's going to be a vertical one, like on a TikTok or Instagram Reels, you can choose the aspect ratio of 9:16. If it's the regular horizontal content, then it's 16:9, but you also have something specific like 1:1 square or 4:3, which is like the old format used in television, so you have more options. But you also have some advanced settings below. That is most likely for the default photo duration, which is if you imported the clips to the timeline, how long the photos are going to be and stuff like that. But you can click on create and you essentially get to a page like this where you can import your media from the gallery to the timeline and perform edits to it. So of course you can filter it just by video. You can select the clip as such and you just added it to your timeline. So once you have the clip added in here, you can perform some changes to it. Like you can trim it, you can add some speed adjustment, speed curve, you can reverse it, you can rotate it, you can apply some filters or adjustments, or change the background. So many things which you can play with. So as you can see, there are so many options and things to do. Obviously, you then add more clips into the timeline and you put it all together and you end up with a finished project. Once you're done, of course, all you have to do is to click on export and you will be able to export that video and save it in your gallery, right? So that is how it works. I really hope that I can help you out with it. There are naturally more features and all of the things like layering things on top of each other and adding music, recording your audio directly inside of the app. So if you need a bit more in-depth tutorial, naturally we're not going to cover it in like 3 minutes. So let me know about that below in the comments. Perhaps I can make a longer tutorial about the app, but for now that's it. Thanks a lot for watching and I hopefully get to see you later in the next videos too.